Walter Palmer and the killing of the lion Cecil, and the relative backlash that has occurred that is completely out of its mind. All right? So let's just go over this. The following statement was issued on Eden Prairie dentist Walter Palmer on Tuesday regarding the allegations that he illegally killed a beloved lion in Zimbabwe on July 1st. I still would love to know if he hadn't killed a beloved lion, whether or not there would still be this kind of outrage. Anyway, in early July, I was in Zimbabwe on a bow hunting trip for big game. I hired several professional guides and they secured all proper permits. To my knowledge, everything about the trip was illegal and properly handled and conducted. I had no idea that the lion I took was a known local favorite, was collared, and part of a study until the end of the hunt. So he did understand that it was collared and part of a local study at the end of the hunt. I relied on the expertise of my local professional guides to ensure a legal hunt. I have not been contacted by authorities in Zimbabwe or in the U.S. about this situation, but will assist them in any inquiries they may have. Again, I deeply regret that my pursuit of an activity I love and practice responsibly and legally resulted in the taking of this lion. So, the man's obviously upset that what happened was not legal. Nothing else to be seen here on the Star Tribune. But he was upset that what he did wasn't legal. He had intended on killing a big game hunter legally. So, what's happened, though, in the relative backlash has been insane. I mean, here's The Guardian. I mean, this is supposed to be a pretty well-lauded and pretty, respected website, right? I would assume. There are mounting calls for the prosecution of American dentist who shot dead one of Africa's most famous lions. Both the professional hunter and landowner had no permit or quota to justify the offtake of the lion and therefore are liable for the illegal hunt, the Zimbabwean park authorities said in a statement on Tuesday. Now, I've read a little bit about this, and basically, they were allowed and it was legal to hunt this lion. But the reason why it was illegal is because the area in which they baited the animal into, the farm did not have a lion quota. If the farm had had a lion quota of one, then there would be nothing illegal about this. Zero illegal about this. So, it is legal. Let's make it terribly obvious here that it is legal to hunt within the Zimbabwean, area. I don't know what you would call it where this is particularly that is the hunt is taking place, but look at Lion Aid explains. It is legal to bait lions in Zimbabwe, to shoot them with a bow and arrow from a blind, to kill them outside a national park in a private hunting area, and to kill collared lions. So you are allowed to kill the lion that they killed. You are allowed to use a bow and arrow, which they used. You're allowed to shoot them probably with a rifle afterwards because they probably are in pain and it's smart to go and, put the animal out of its misery. You're allowed to kill the collared lions, which is the one that they killed, even if it's a favorited one. And the only thing they did wrong was shot in an area not assigned a lion quota. Supposedly, the bait was set for a leopard and then Cecil came along. The professional hunter, Theo Bronkhorst, told his client to shoot the lion and then the hunt became illegal. However, if it wasn't as famous a lion, they would have gone to a different area and asked for that lion quota, that one quota, and then that area would no longer have had their lion quota. So, I mean, even though it would have been illegal to say, we killed it here and no longer can you kill anything there, at least that lion quota would have been removed. And, so that I'm sure that's what's normally engage the client in an area without lion quota. The lion will be listed as hunted in an area that does have a quota. So usually what would happen is, if there wasn't such a big hubbub about it, they would just say, okay, well, you killed a lion over here, well, that's not right, but we're going to, take this quota from over here, and no extra lions will be killed. So I don't see what the problem is. And it's legal to bait the lions, everything that these people are so upset about, and guess what? Everybody's real upset about the fact that he cut the head off the lion and skinned it. Well, guess what, guys? When you have to kill a bear in a wildlife setting in Alaska or in the Kodiak where they kill grizzly bears and things of that nature, where they kill some of the biggest bears, in order to get it analyzed by the Wildlife Management Commission, you have to take the head and the skin, and the head needs to be examined. You know, this is probably why the head was taken off and the skin was taken off, because the skin is like the trophy, and the head needs to be examined by wildlife professionals to make sure that, you know, what they took was the proper thing. And there are, you know, I don't understand the entirety of it. I'm guessing with bears that it's probably to analyze whether it's male or female. I mean, obviously there's major differences in males and females when it comes to lions for visuals. But I'm just not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing what the outrage is about. The lion trophy has been confiscated, the management agency said in a statement. So he didn't even keep the trophy, which he paid $50,000 for, and which technically it shouldn't have been illegal to do, you know. Or I said, thanks to all who like our page, understanding how we as hunters do far more for conservation of our wildlife than anti-hunters who probably almost 100% have never even seen or been around our wildlife. Thank you, and be proud to hunters for understanding what we do. It was a magnificent, mature lion. We did not know it was a well-known lion, he told the Telegraph. I had license for my client to shoot a lion with a bow and arrow in the area where it was shot. He will likely abscond rather than face trials unless he is confident of the possible bribes he has been paid to an entirely corrupt judiciary. The concession owner is allegedly related to the Zimbabwean Minister of Transport and will therefore be immune from prosecution. It probably should be immune from prosecution. I mean, this is like, it's just a quid pro quo, you know. You kill a lion, you take away the quota from another area, but that doesn't, I mean, and let's just keep going. He faced prison time for lying about killing of a bear. Guess what? He killed that bear in the exact same way he killed this lion, just slightly outside of the area in which he was supposed to be hunting. Well, that's not the same. He paid for all the permits, he's got it, so he was allowed to kill it. He paid $45,000 to hunt in an elk habitat where he killed with bow and arrow. He learned how to hunt at 5. You know, I don't see. He was previously accused of. See, and now this is why this is all being blown back up, is that somehow he was accused of sexual harassment, and this is some big deal. Even though he never. See, being accused of sexual harassment and then paying a settlement to make it so this stuff goes away is not the same as being accused of sexually touching, of sexual assault, of any of these things. So it was just ridiculous. But he failed to cease his harassing contact, she said. She believed Palmer terminated her employment in retaliation for reporting the conduct. I don't understand how that's possible. Maybe he just terminated you because he didn't like working with you because of, you know, something that he did that he thought was playful and not aggressive or sexual at all. You took to be sexual because you're probably a prude and you just haven't had enough sex. I don't know. You know, I can't even understand what the problem could be with this. The complaint was dismissed in 2010 after the board determined he had completed all requirements in the agreement. So they made an agreement so that she'd get some money, and she said, oh, well, this actual thing about caring about sexual harassment and making sure that, you know, I'm not being vilified and being, you know, made the victim, you know, fine, I get this money, so I don't give a shit anymore about making sure this doesn't happen to anybody else, basically, is what it sounds like, and what it all sounds like is just a big pile of bullshit to me. It does. So he's gotten a lot of death threats made against him on social media, and this is what really got me. This is the thing that made me make a video about this, because all you little fucking shits out there who think that you can go and threaten people and fucking say, oh, I wish this guy died and I hope this guy fucking gets raped and killed and all this shit, you are sick. You are sick in the fucking head. You are a disturbing human being, and you do not deserve to be able to post things like this. Even this shit by PETA is so out of its mind. Because shooting Cecil the lion in the park would have been illegal, he needs to be extradited, charged, and preferably hanged. No. Shooting him in the park area was not illegal. It wasn't illegal. It was illegal that he didn't draw it into an area like 5 miles to the south or 5 miles to the east. You know, that's all. Everything else wasn't illegal about it. And guess what? It's not that bad if you say, hey, we killed a lion over here, we got to take the quota away from over here, and all of a sudden, you know, everything's even. That's not that out of this world. With food as to shoot him on private property. Yes, which is legal. He is allowed to, the guides are allowed to lure the lion out of the park. That is legal. Website is offline, but cache diversion, says the Palmer is a general, blah, 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 blah. Has unique talent for creating dazzling smiles. I'm sure he's a great dentist. He shouldn't be fucking having to deal with this bullshit. You know, this is not, you know what you need to vilify? You need to vilify a dentist when he rapes people while they are under the influence of, you know, gases that he uses on them. Those are the people we need to vilify, not somebody who just takes their time out of their day, spends $50,000 to go and do a hunt that he really wanted to do, probably for the entirety of his life, and thought that everything was nice and legal, and then has to be vilified by a bunch of 10-year-olds who think that it's important to go out there and fucking just throw fucking this shit. And look at this. I don't know. We're going to go find it. But there's some pictures of people here that are just stupid. It's not only incomprehensible to me that anyone want to kill an endangered animal, fewer than 20,000, but to lure Cecil from the safety of Nash Park, then shoot him with a crossbow, I have no words to express my repugnance. Well, why the fuck, Jane Goodall, don't you go and make it so this is illegal? Because it is legal. Legal. You are allowed to do it. Why did Jimmy Kimmel become visibly upset while speaking about the incident of a legal fucking hunt that just barely was illegal, where he just wasn't in the right area? Don't you see how ridiculous this is? What is this Indiegogo campaign raising $50,000 going to do? It should buy the next tag and then let the animal just live, I guess. Buy the next tag and then, you know, make it so that no hunt occurs. And then there's one more lion out there. All right, let's just keep moving on. 5 fast facts that you need to know about Dr. Palmer. You know, we've done this already, unfortunately, so it looks like I'm just rehashing stuff, but can't make this up. Walter Palmer dentist's office morphed into a makeshift memorial. Proposed Cecil the lion in foreground. This is as close as any of these people will ever get to a lion. This right here. This is why this is ridiculous. Now let's go ahead and look at Shame Lion Killer Dr. Walter Palmer in River Bluff Dental is on Facebook. Let's read what some of these intelligent, bright people have to say. Disgusting, sick bastard. How dare he pay $50,000 to go do something legally? Walter Palmer thought he was allowed to kill Cecil. That is his defense. I wonder if he also thinks it's okay to kill him or his family members. Hey, Marianne Blondin. Are you fucking psycho? Are you psycho? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Here's Anna Claudia again with her garbage. He beheaded him after realizing the animal had a collar and was part of a study. He beheaded this beautiful beast to try and hide the bad thing that he's done. No, he probably beheaded it because you have to for wildlife conservation, you dumb cunt. I want to kick this guy in the throat so bad. No, you don't. You want to say, hey, oh my gosh, somebody followed the letter of the law exactly. He fucking did exactly what he was supposed to do in reference to, you know, killing of this animal. And I am so upset about it because... yeah. What a fucking pin dick. What a piece of shit. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Aren't rhinos endangered too? Yes, they are. They are endangered. But guess what? They're still hunted because rhinos get out of their area of attack or area of domination, and then they start killing other animals, and they make it so that all of the rhinos in the area are potentially going to be killed by one rhino. Alright, so are you fucking stupid? Yes. Yes, you are. Karma is a bitch. Shame on you. It doesn't matter what he does or even touches. From now on, it's going to turn to shit. He is a dead man walking, too stupid to know, except for he probably has enough money to retire right now, Ted Blaylock. If he's able to spend $50,000 to go on a hunt, you idiot. Not only out animals, also women sexual harassment. Allegedly, of course. You guys don't get to see this because it's not scrolling down, but this is what Barbara Locatelli says. Allegedly, of course. Allegedly, of course. You know, allegedly, Barbara Locatelli here is a child rapist. I allege that. Now, I don't know, because there's nothing that says, you know, she's had children around her, and they look at her kind of weird when they're around her. So I'm pretty sure that she's a child rapist. Allegedly, of course. So, sorry that I can't scroll this down so you can see that she said allegedly, of course. Out of this world. Alright, here's another one that I thought was interesting, because this is the viewpoint of these people, and that's why they think that this is okay. PETA continued, hunting is a coward's pastime. Tell that to the fucking people up in Alaska that kill goddamn caribou to survive for the fucking winter, you asshole. To get a thrill out the cost of life, this man gunned down, loved... What the... What? Wait, to get a thrill at the cost of life, this man gunned down, loved... What the fuck? I'm sorry, I didn't see how badly this was written before. All wild animals are beloved by their own, but to hunters like this, all wild animals are beloved by their own? Oh, really? I'm pretty sure that this lion has killed several other lions because they tried to assert dominance over him. Are you fucking crazy? Do you not know how lions work? You people are out of your mind. The hunter allegedly paid $55,000 for a big game permit on the trip and said that he did not know that the 13-year-old lion was protected. In fact, it wasn't protected. That's the point, buddy. It wasn't protected. You just need to go fucking lure it another 10 feet this way, is what they're saying, basically. They didn't like where you shot it. They didn't like that you shot it, probably. Maybe he even shot it in the correct place and then it left, because he shot it and then they found it 40 hours later. So he shot it with a bow and arrow. Maybe he killed it, or shot it in the right place, and then it wandered to another place where they had to kill it. You don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. And I'm not going to fucking belittle and destroy a man's life because of my dislike for the fact that he killed something that, you know, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. So anyway, hunting is a coward's pastime, apparently. Now here's what these social justice warriors, I don't know if that's the right word, but these idiots have done next. They have gone on Yelp and they have completely lambasted his Minneapolis, Minnesota. Somehow a Burbank, Los Angeles person is allowed to comment on it. Laura K., by the way, you're an asshole. It says that one of Dr. Palmer's profiles that loves nature and enjoys shooting photography. I don't understand how someone who claims to love nature goes around and kills its creatures. This woman obviously has never eaten meat in her life, right? She's never had a chicken egg in her life, right? Because she killed a little baby chicken when she had that chicken egg. She definitely doesn't condone the slaughter of animals so that she could eat all of her, you know, vegetables, right? You know, because she's going to have to kill a lot of cows in order to get all the vegetables that we need to make it so that none of us can eat that cow, you know? I don't know. Everything about this is already out of its mind. And shooting photography, is this during or after you kill the bear, rhino, panther, and the other lion? Do you think photography is an animal? The funny thing is, if you were doing that one thing you said you enjoyed doing, photography, you wouldn't be in this mess. Well, maybe he likes hunting too. Well, let's take the opportunity to look at this event and hopefully make some good out of this sad time. I wonder if Palmer has enjoyed being hunted. Because right now, I'm positive there are people willing to pay the same amount of money to hunt him down and do the same thing to him. You really think so, Laura K.? You think people are sick enough to pay $50,000 to hunt a human being? You think so? You think so, Laura K.? Are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? Just come clean for what you did. Make a stand. Tell the business owners and the other hunters how it feels to destroy nature and God's creatures, and then you be the hunted. I don't think you'd enjoy it. I know this because you're hiding. You sent out a stupid email to the press thinking that they would all go away. What if you were... If you weren't a pig paying off a girl you sexually... Maybe it would if you weren't a pig paying off a girl you sexually harassed. No, see, you guys are just putting this bullshit out there, just trying to fucking vilify someone who isn't that bad. Hope karma lures you outside your dentist's office and sun skins you. What? Even with permanent, why to endangered animals? Why are you dumb? Is dumb a bad word? I don't know. If the same intellectual levels you have for work, I preferred all my teeth rotten before go to look your help. You'll remember Cecil rest of your life. No, he probably won't remember Cecil for the rest of his life. He'll remember the backlash of all of you fucking insane people. My original review was yanked, I guess. For my updated review, all the other... Look at this guy with blue hair. Yeah, he just looks like a fucking real bright guy. Easy parking, stuffed animals at door. A little tough these days to get an answer to the phone. Takes all insurance. Karma, it's coming. Oh, my God. How many Yelp staffers does it take to fight the whole internet of fucking retarded people? This man needs to be accountable for his action, and bankruptcy is a start. First off, the guy is not going to go bankrupt. He probably has a lot more money than any of you people do. Yelp deleted my previous comment. Here's the updated one. Are you looking to remove your wisdom teeth, get skinned, or head cut off? Look no further. Dr. Palmer specializes in murder and douchery. Do you really think this man is that bad? Do you really? Do not support Walter J. Palmer or his dental business, which is a front to make money to kill beautiful creatures like Cecil the lion. Really? Really? Because I would not support Zimbabwe and his ability to sell these trophies at $50,000 a fucking pop. Not the fact that this man decided to take advantage of this. Fuck you all. Anything that allows him to stay active and observe photography and wildlife is when he is not in the office. I guess putting killing lions was just too abrasive. Oh my god. You fucking people. You are sick in the head. He's not funding their illegal hunting of protected animals. He tried... Okay, here you go. He lured the lion out of its protected environment with raw meat and then shot it with an arrow. It suffered over 40 hours of slowed until he shot it again with a rifle. What skill is there in luring an animal with food than shooting it from a hiding place? How could you pull the trigger and feel proud? Sick. Well, guess what? Every single hunter shoots from a hiding place. They don't go out with a fucking machete and try to take the thing on hand-to-hand combat, you idiot. This isn't the first time he's been shot in hot water for illegal killing. When he shot and killed lions for trophy in the past, he was found guilty of shooting a black bear in a protected area and dragging its carcass for miles until it was inside its designated... So what? He slightly killed it outside of a fucking hunting area. That's not the most insane thing in the world. How could he pull the trigger and feel proud? Because he's not you, and he likes hunting, and he wanted to kill a lion. That's how. And he didn't feel bad about luring the thing out because that's how the hunters do it there, you fucking psycho. Can someone explain why did the American Dental Association allow him to practice with criminal passenger with probation line to the... The ADA needs to worry about whether or not somebody illegally killed a bear? Are you fucking out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? He's a verifiable... Okay, see, and this is the point of why this is so stupid. Ugh. Dr. Brown is not just a dentist, but a verifiable serial killer. But karma's a bitch. He will get thousands times over. How about you, Naomi V? Do you get 1,000 times over for being a complete and utter hypocritical psychopath? Do you? Do you get 1,000 times over of karma for calling somebody a verifiable serial killer? I want you to be serial killed at this point because of how stupid you are. I want somebody that's a serial killer to come in your house and say, hey, here's your fucking gun. I'm going to cut it open and carve you up like a fucking fish. And then you're going to say, oh, well, it's the same as what happened with that lion where he was hunting it. Yeah. Oh, my God. This is so stupid. Really? In the royal-appointed waiting room is decorated theme reminiscent of a hunting lodge. The first thing you notice is an impressive collection of Hunting Times and Shooting Life magazine and Playboy. You think this man has Playboy in his fucking dentist office where kids come? Killing animals. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, he's a psychopath. Yeah. No better than Jeffrey Dahmer. You're no better than Jeffrey Dahmer, the man who lured gay men into his house, skinned them, and wore their skin. You're no better than that man. Oh, and that pesky sexual harassment suit you had to pay $127 for this one. I bet your wife doesn't stick around either. That happened in 2005 and it got settled in 2010. So if his wife is still there, I guess she did stick around. And what if he has a huge penis? I kill animals to make up for my small penis just so I can hang their heads on the wall. Look at me, I'm a big game hunter. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe he has a gigantic penis and he's got too much testosterone and he wants to go kill things. Hey, fuckface, go kill yourself for sport and get the fuck out of the USA. Fuck you, dude. I want people like this in the USA. Intelligent fucking dentists? Fuck you. Hope your kid decapitates you and mounts your bald head into a backpack. No, maybe that's just what happened, you dumb shit, when they need to... Can't wait for your office to burn down so you can throw your headless body into a pier, you piece of shit. Fuck you, Lion B. I hope you fucking die, man. You too. You too, Lion B. I hope you die, man. I hope you, this person who would wish somebody that they don't know dies, I hope you die. I hope you have a heart attack right now. Too bad we can't kill you more than once for every animal you murdered. Guess we'll have to hunt your fat ass down, hunting buddies as well. Your fat ass loser hunting buddies as well. Well, you know what? Are you the one who's going to do it, Lion B? Because I'll tell you what. I've been shot before. I got shot by this little fucking 15-year-old kid, and if I had the opportunity, I would choke the life out of him while looking at his eyes. But would you do that? Would you kill this man yourself? Because I wouldn't, because he hasn't done anything to me or to anything in reality that would make me say, yes, this man is something that's dangerous to society. You are out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're sick. You're sick. Who's gonna do it? Who's the one who's gonna do this shit? I'm gonna keep posting the same review until you yank my profile because I'm a fucking child. Shut a place down for serving soggy fries. The community is making a statement about what it values. Well, guess what? The community in Chicago, Illinois can't fucking talk about Minneapolis, Minnesota. You guys are just a bunch of fucking assholes. Fuck you. You are a bunch of assholes. You want to run somebody out of fucking the world? Yeah? Because you don't like him? Well, I don't like any of you, so get the fuck out of my world. How's that sound? You bunch of fucking nutbags. Get out of my fucking world. Walter, please share my condolences with your wife for marrying such a gutless, empty piece of shit. Please share my condolences with your kids for having such a soulless fucktard for a father. Lena A. You're sick in the head. Please feel free to clean your rifle with while both you and it are loaded. And please think of that lion while you're busy. You really think he was loaded when he shot a fucking lion? You think he's fucking drunk when he's fucking hunting a lion, you stupid bitch? Wants to patronize a cowardly scumbag. He's not cowardly. What about shooting a fucking lion that could kill you easily is cowardly? I don't get it. Your wonderful life is over and you knew it. Absolutely disgusted with your recent choice of action. You deserve everything you get out of here. Karma at work. You're an evil person, so it's your so-called hobby. Hope you suffer in prison, pig. Fuck you, Zoe B. Fuck you, man. You know who should suffer in prison? The fucking 15-year-old kid that got 6 months for shooting a human. You sick fuck. You don't fucking talk about fucking justice. You don't know shit, bitch. You are a disgusting monster. I hope that your career is finished and you get what you deserve. You know what he deserves? He deserves to have gone on a hunt where he paid $50,000 and he wasn't made to shoot something illegally because of the way that things are kind of quasi-done in Zimbabwe. They shouldn't have let him shoot the damn thing. He did not say, I'm going to shoot this regardless of what you say, so fuck you guys. This is not the fault of this individual. The Yelp's taking down our reviews one by one because you all are insane. You feel a tiny prick. Oh my god. Hunting is not a sport. In a sport, both people know they are playing a game. Hunting for sport, you stupid shit. We're not talking about sports as in competition between two individuals. Hunting for sport, for the sport of it. Now, do I think that that's right or wrong? Well, guess what? All that lion meat didn't go to waste. I'm sure there's plenty of scavengers that came and ate that body up. And guess what? In a couple of years, that lion would be dead. And he would have been killed by another lion. So let's not get too fucking upset about it. But I can't wait till you burn in hell. If you're Christian, you're not supposed to judge. By judging, you're going to burn in hell. Melina H. You dumbass. Morals are the very pillar of any medical establishment because you trust them with health, life, and death. On those measures, Walter Palmer is a failure and cannot be trusted to look after the well-beings of others. He should be ashamed of his misconduct. Yeah, because you remember all of those times where he got sued for fucking up people's teeth, right? You remember that. Your conduct is an abomination. Killing a beautiful creature in such a cruel way is horrific. You mean in the way that it's sanctioned? My heart hurts. Embarrassed that this is a heartless, sickening murderer is an American? Fuck you. I'm sickened you're an American, Bethany W. Actions have consequences, my friend, and you and your business are about to experience that firsthand. Welcome to the age of social media, asshole. Welcome to the age of bullying. Of fucking telling someone who they're going to be, what they're going to be, and how they're going to fucking do it because you can tell them to, because you're going to bully the shit out of them, and you're just going to fucking twist their little body into whatever fucking shape you want. Sound like a bunch of fucking rapists. Bunch of fucking sick, twisted fucks on here. I went for a dental consultation. Oh, this is too long. And if you're curious, the lion he shot was left skinned and headless on the outskirts of a national park. This is not honorable behavior for a hunter or any human being. It's gratuitous violence. No, it's not, you fucking idiot. No, it's not. You hunt the lion, you skin it, and you take its head. The meat is usually not something that's palatable, so you leave it there. Oh my god. It's crazy. I guess boycotting Yelp is next. How pathetic. Removing thousands of reviews because they don't want people to be fucking using this for their own social fucking experiment because they're not sick in the head like all of you. Keep deleting Yelp and I will delete you. You think Yelp cares? DJF? Do you think Yelp cares? Should have the same done to him as he does to animals. What a pathetic excuse for a human. If you're such a man, why not stalk, track, and kill a lion by hand? Heddlesburg, California. Robert P. Why don't you stalk, track, and kill a lion by hand? I don't know. I bet Robert P. was one of those people that stalked, killed, and tracked all the animals that he's lived off of by hand. I'm sure he is. And that's why he could say such a thing. Although, I don't remember seeing any hunted animals in the past 200 years, probably, stalked, killed, and tracked by hand. You know, in the past 1,000 years, I'm willing to bet we threw spears, we threw atlatls, we threw, well, I guess you don't really throw an arrow, but we shot arrows at these creatures. Do you think, in the past 1,000 years, that anything has been killed by hand that wasn't a domesticated creature? Really, Robert P.? Are you fucking out of your mind? And this could just go on forever, guys. This could go on forever. We could look at this forever, but we'll look at just a few more, and then I'll cut it, because I think I've made my point. Maybe somebody will behead and skin him. Oh, and this is hashtag white supremacy on display. I'm getting tired of that word white, too, by the way. I am not white. I am fucking Romanian Jewish. With the Jewish not being on my mother's side, so I'm not Jewish. You know, I am not white. All of the people around you are not white. They are a mixture of things. You try to base them down to their color. You know, this is the madness that you get. White supremacy on display is one person who's hunting, somehow displaying for all of whites. All of whatever white is, you know, God, I hope his business remains shuttered and he loses everything that is precious to him. In his case, his material wealth. What if he commits suicide, Barbara Murdick? Would that satisfy you? Would that satisfy you? And what if he said that he committed suicide because of all of the people that were hating on him? Would you all say, we've done a good job, we've done good by ourselves? His next job should be picking up cow shit in Minnesota winters. Or maybe he shouldn't be allowed near the cows only after they're in. Never let this creep out of the U.S. to travel anywhere. Ban him from owning any animals. Why? Is he a bad animal owner now? Because he likes to hunt? Is he a bad animal owner somehow? Is the same guys that are on like The Last Alaskans that have fucking dogs that go hunting and they kill wolves because they're encroaching on their territory? Are those the same guys that shouldn't own animals because they're protecting their dogs from the wolves? Or what? The big white hunter, LOL. I bet this guy would love to be hunting in the same way. A life for a life. I totally agree. I bet Deborah J. Fiddler here has killed a spider before. I'm sure that she's killed a spider before. So a life for a life, Deborah J. Fiddler. A life for a life. I bet you've killed a lot of things before, Deborah J. Fiddler. Life for a life. Don't forget the CEO of GoDaddy hunting elephants, too. This must be stopped. And here, Tommy Jenkins with a Cartman thing says, castrate this man. Decapitate his head, preserve it, and display it as a reminder for the world to see that this behavior is not tolerated. But you know what behavior is tolerated? Decapitating a human and displaying their head. Really? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Okay. So let's have the lions that are in the pride that he killed come together, make a communal request for an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life. And they can go and hunt him and kill him. Oh, are you saying that they're not sentient enough to go and hunt and kill a human being? Are you saying they don't even know which human being it is that killed them? Huh. So I guess it's like a primal eye for an eye then. Burn his practice to the ground. Burn his house to the ground. Kill him. Rape him. before you kill him and burn his body. Why not? Eliminate this piece of shit from taking another breath of air. What a waste of life, both the poor lion and this giant butthole. I say we start a bounty on his head. All proceeds go to the wildlife conservation. Kill this monster before it kills another innocent animal. Who's gonna do it, Tommy Jenkins? Are you gonna do it? You fucking puss that can't even put a real fucking picture up? Are you gonna do it? Are you the one? Tell me. Tell me. Are you the one? He's not ashamed or sorry. He shouldn't be ashamed or sorry. He deeply regrets that it wasn't done on a legal way so that all you fucking cunts can come at him. That's all. Just upset that all you fucking idiots can come and bother him. Because he didn't mean to do this illegally. He meant to do it the way any human being would go about trying to hunt a fucking lion. Alright, we're hitting 36 minutes. This is too long. Too long a rant. I think that it was a good one, though. This is Anarchy 704 signing out. Anybody that thinks that this man should be strung up is sick in the head. They're sick in the head. There's something wrong with them. And I want to see the person who's going to do it. You fucking send me a picture of the person who's going to be the one who kills him. Show me. Show me the person with the eyes that are going to look at his eyes while they fucking drown the life out of him. You show me. No, you're not going to show me nothing because all of you are a bunch of goddamn punks. Bunch of punks. You nobodies. You're gonna stay that way because you don't have the guts. You just have the guts to go on and complain about something that you don't understand. That you think offends you. Can't wait till something really offensive comes around that offends you. That's actually real. Something that